What's going on there, guys? Steve with the Movie Buff is back with you with a brand new video. And yes, guys, it is time. It is the most request video I get from many of you guys for me to do. And that is a complete Blu-ray collection video. And I am going to be doing that for you guys here today. If you guys have been following me over the last couple years, you know I like to do at least 2 of these a year. I did one early in the year right around my birthday. And now I'm doing the second one this year, and this one obviously is my, video I like to do right around the holidays here. So it is the holiday season. As you can see, the little Christmas trees next to my collection. So I'm trying to make it a little festive for you guys. So we're not going to waste any time, guys. We're going to dive into the full collection here. Now, before we get started, just want to let you guys know, if you've been following me for the last 2 years, I try to divide this Blu-ray collection into multiple videos. So this is going to be the first part of the collection, and I will have another, I'm thinking 1 to 2 more videos after this. Just depends how fast I go through this. I'm not going to be able to talk about every single movie in my collection, so please do bear with me. I might talk a little bit about each movie, but not every single one of them. So let's not waste any time, guys. Let's walk over the collection here and let's take a look at all the Blu-rays I've got in my collection. I have over about 400 movies in my entire collection. So let's get her started here, guys. Let's have a good time and see what we got in the collection here. First movie I got here is 101 Dalmatians, one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Then we have 2012, a very fun, over-the-top disaster movie. 21. Then we have The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Let's see, 50-50, one of my favorite comedy movies of all time. A very underrated movie. You don't hear a lot of people talk about that one. A Few Good Men. Let's see, we got A Time to Kill. Sorry about the glare, by the way, too, guys. I try to, get that glare out, but unfortunately, this is the best I could do here. So we're just going to have to try to tough it out as best we can here. Let's see, we have A Walk Among the Tombstones, a very underrated crime thriller. I don't hear a lot of people talk about that movie. Let's see, A Walk to Remember. Abraham Lincoln, A Vampire Hunter. Let's see, we have The Accountant. The Age of Adeline. Air Force One. Get off my plane. Then we have Aladdin, one of my favorite Disney movies of all time, a childhood classic. Let's see, we have Alice in Wonderland. Then we have Alien, a sci-fi masterpiece. Aliens, one of my favorite movies of all time, definitely in my top 10. Just an awesome action movie. All Dogs Go to Heaven, another childhood favorite of mine. Along Came a Spider. American Hustle. American Pie. American Pie 2. American Psycho, another one of my favorite movies of all time. American Sniper, this is a Steelbook edition. Then we have American Werewolf in London. Annabelle Creation, one of the big surprises of the year. I was quite surprised with this. I didn't think I was going to like it that much, but I watched it and surprisingly, it surprised me. Ant-Man. Let's see, Apollo 13. Armageddon. Army of Darkness. We have Arrival. Probably my least favorite of Denis Villeneuve, if I pronounce that right, of his movies, but still overall a very good quality film. As Good as It Gets, another one of my favorite movies. Actually, that's probably a very underrated film. I don't hear a lot of people talk about that one. Great performances, too. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. This is really the only Austin Powers movie I like. Let's see, we have Avatar. The Avengers, which is probably still to this day my favorite Marvel movie. And then let's see, we have Avengers: Age of Ultron. By the way, guys, you haven't seen the trailer for Infinity War. It just came out today. It was, oh my God, it looks sick, guys. I can't wait to see that in May. Let's see, the Babadook, the Back to the Future trilogy, Balto, Baywatch. Not a great movie, but I'll tell you guys, I laughed my ass off. I had a fun time with that. It was definitely one of my favorite guilty pleasures of 2017. We have Bambi with that really cool lenticular cover there. Then we have Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, which might still be my favorite movie of all time. Just a phenomenal film. Let's see, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman Assault on Arkham, Batman the Killing Joke, Batman Mask of the Phantasm, Batman the Movie, Batman Under the Red Hood, Batman v Superman with that really cool lenticular cover there. Let's see here. Then we have Beauty and the Beast, the live version of Beauty and the Beast, Beetlejuice, another really cool lenticular cover. I love lenticular covers. That's really cool. It's very hard to find that. I just found that out of nowhere in Naples, Florida, early this year. Then we have Big. Let's see. We have Big Daddy. Big Hero 6. The Big Lebowski, one of my favorite comedy movies of all time. Let's see. Big Trouble in Little China. Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Collection, the double feature of, what was it, what do they call? I don't know, you guys know what they are. They're two awesome movies, childhood favorites of mine. Biodome, terrible movie, but I laughed my ass off watching that. Black Sheep, Black Swan, the Blade Trilogy, Blood Diamond, double feature of Bloodsport and Time Cop. I don't care for Time Cop, but Bloodsport was a guilty pleasure of mine growing up as a kid. Blue Crush. All right, we'll move down the second row as I get the camera over here. And we got the next one here, The Bone Collector, which to me I think is a pretty underrated crime thriller film. I don't hear a lot of people talk about that one either. Boyhood, this is the Criterion Collection. Brave. Then we have Braveheart, The Breakfast Club, classic 1980s flick. Bring It On, that's a good guilty pleasure of mine. Broken Arrow, Brothers, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Burbs, Cabin in the Woods with another really cool looking lenticular cover there. Let's see, Captain America, Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, Casino, Casino Royale, Skyfall, Spectre, Casper, Castaway, Catch Me If You Can, Cellular, a speech impediment there. Chef, that movie really made me hungry, guys. If you haven't seen that movie, boy, as soon as I got done watching that movie, it made me go out and get a Cuban sandwich. Let's see, Child's Play. Let's see, we have Cinderella. City Slickers, another funny comedy from the early 90s. A Client, Collateral, Commando. My arm's getting a little tired there. I'm going to try to shake it off a little bit here. I might be doing this a lot in this video here. Alright, let's see here. Then we got Con Air. We got, whoops, sorry about the glare there. Congo. And then we have The Conjuring with another cool lenticular cover. Let's see, we have The Conjuring 2. Courageous, guys. This is one of my all-time favorites. Man, this movie is such a turnaround in life, guys. I mean, it can really inspire you and really change you as a person. If you guys haven't checked this out, I highly recommend it. It's awesome movie. Let's see, we have Crazy Heart. We have Creature. Dante's Peak. The Day After Tomorrow. Dazed and Confused. I have it backwards there. This is another one of my Criterion collections there. Okay, then we got Deadpool, one of my favorite films from last year. Looking forward to the sequel. Actually, the sequel comes out the weekend of my birthday in June of next year. Deep Blue Sea. Deep Impact. Oh man, The Departed, one of my all-time favorites. This is definitely one of my top 10 favorite films. I'll never forget when I saw the trailer for this. You know, it's just the cast. I mean, the first thing that popped in my mind was like, how can this movie not be good? It's just a phenomenal movie. It's just one of the all-time best. The Descendants. The Descent. Despicable Me 1. Sorry about the blurriness there. Despicable Me 2. I'm not going to be getting Despicable Me 3, guys. I just wasn't a big fan of it. Wasn't awful, but just not as enjoyable as the first two were. The Die Hard Collection. And yes, I do not own the fifth one, because that one doesn't exist in this dude's brain. Disturbia. Let's see. Divergent, which is really the only one I like in the series. Django Unchained. Doctor Strange. Dodgeball. Don John. Don't Breathe, one of my favorites, favorites from last year. Definitely one of the surprise films. Alright, let's see. Then we got Draft Day. Dragonheart. Drive. One of my favorite comedies of the 90s, Dumb and Dumber. Let's see, Easy A. The Edge. Edge of Tomorrow. Edward Scissorhands. Everybody Wants Some. Ex Machina. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Classic Steven Spielberg film. Face Off. Fargo. Double feature of Father Bride Part 1 and Part 2. The Fault in Our Stars. Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. And we got Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Alright guys, so that's going to complete the first part of my collection video. So yeah, I think this is going to be divided, I'm thinking, to at least a 3-part video. So hope you guys enjoy this first part, and I will see you guys in part 2 of my collection. Alright, later guys.